Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about affiliate marketing and blogs. So are bloggers going to die out? Are they dying out? In one way, yes, but a lot of people are forgetting that writing the written word and your copywriting, for instance, should be done in text format. There are so many different platforms that bloggers should be on, but they're not, and that's why they're dying off. That's the one thing they're not telling you. So blogging is not dead, but we're gonna learn the different strategies and how to still utilize the written word for affiliate marketing in 2019. So with that said, let's get started. All right, guys, we're back here in the back office, so let's jump right into this video. So for you bloggers out there, you guys gotta learn these things. All right, so we're here back in the back office, and this is what we're gonna get into. Remember, we're gonna look at all these cool little factors, and let me set up my phone one more time. So this is what we're gonna be doing now. We're gonna use these 6 tools for you guys, so you guys can go and start taking advantage of the written word. So you have to make your blog personalized. And then on top of that, you have to go and you have to post new information or update your current information. The next one is you got to utilize what you learn about in the keyword research. That's going to be highly critical to your success. And we're going to adapt the blog to Facebook, IG, and Core as well. And again, you have to use your own authority sites, right? And that's going to be the tips that you guys have to keep in mind. Now let's get straight into it. You have to learn and adapt to the landscape if you ever hope that you're going to be able to win in this one. So these are a few things I'm going to run through. So first, you have to acknowledge it's different. It sucks that it isn't what it is before. What's good is that it's adapting, so that means that's new opportunity for people like us who don't have experience in those old ways and can jump right into the new ways to take advantage of blogging today. Go and do this. You have to use your keywords and you have to research them. And doing Google AdWords planners, also doing answerthepublic.com, and using those two in conjunction, plus doing the YouTube A to Z strategy. You guys could look up a video, or I can make a video if you want. Leave a comment down below if you want that video. Using those simple strategies will get you to that next level. And now the next part to it is going to be this. You need to be creating lists on your email list, on social media, and you have to document this all together. And when you're doing those 3 things in conjunction, it's really going to build your audience, which is what we want to do. So of course, having the first part of our main funnel, if we think of it in a funnel standpoint, is our lead generation and how we're doing that. If you don't have a whole lot of money, which I don't, not a whole lot of money, then you want to be able to utilize free strategies. Again, YouTube, Core, Facebook are your best friends. Remember that. They're your best friends. They're here to help you make sure you win. You know, to continue personalizing your blogs is this. You need to have your personality, just infuse with it on top of showing your journey and plan your videos out. Have a little script like this. I like using one word type, scripts and then just kind of going it from there. But you can do it however you want. But this is an effective way to keep going the videos, keep pumping them out. And if you want to stay more organized, Trello is a great extension. You use completely free, and it's incredible for what it's worth. You got to be on it, and you have to be doing this to stay consistent with these videos every day. So go for it. Don't forget, use an autoresponder and then keep this stuff going automatically, so that way you guys aren't breaking your back or trying to pursue the next person. And if you can't really figure it out, or if this platform doesn't offer it, just plan stuff in advance and you could copy paste that right into it and you'll get the same result. Take advantage of those tips, guys. And you guys need to find these subsites, and you need to be able to build your own authority on them. Even if you don't want to set up the domain, I highly recommend it, but you don't have to. So you would search for them. You want to analyze them, how they look. Are they actually providing a whole bunch of content? Do they have an active community? Are people engaging? Can you port support? Is there opportunity for growth? Can you rank higher in the site? And again, you want to personalize yourself even further by making IG live videos. So you go on Instagram and say, hey, what's going on, guys? Hope you love the new video. And then again, you want to use Google AdWords to find those keywords to spark curiosity and to really get people engaged and wanting to see more from you. Definitely recommend you go to the Young Entrepreneurs, because they're an example of a great franchise with all that I listed previously, and you want to take advantage of that, because then you can jump in and accelerate your growth, since there's already a group of people there who are looking for people to listen to, follow, and grow with. On top of that, if you don't want to be part of them, find your own franchise, go and do the research. And you want to offer solutions to people with their problems inside these franchise groups. I like to say franchise because that's the easiest way to think about it. There's a ton of McDonald's stores, but McDonald's is a single brand. So these franchises have a brand that people already like, so you don't have to start from scratch. Even though I recommend it, and eventually you should go make off your personal brand, you can still get away with going out to these franchises and building a huge authority. Make it easier for yourself and build an authority for your own brand on one of these franchise sites, so you can use both of them, you know, have your cake and eat it too. And finally, when you offer solutions to these, you know, to the people's problems, you want to remind them that there's more problems that they have, and you're going to be the one to provide more solutions. If you want to get eventually to a part where you're building your own brand, you want to get a good designer, and you could get them on Fiverr for very cheap. And a quick tip on a previous video that I saw when researching this is you want to hire 10 designers and offer them about like $20 per design, and you want to make them have a sample. So show me example work and try to elaborate your idea, because you need your brand to have unique but also look good. So it has to be something that isn't out there but looks really good for who you are and really shows your personality as a person. Not a whole lot of artists and, you know, graphic designers know how to convey that in a good way. So you really, by, you know, sending a request out like that on Fiverr for like 20, and, you know, getting 20 different people and looking at all 20 really quick of their sample art, you can finally, maybe you'll get one that can understand you. So that's a quick tip for when you're branching off to build your own brand. And you never want to separate yourself from a franchise completely. Always have them, because they'll continue to help you, and you can continue to help them and rank higher and grow as an authority figure. When it comes to posting new information and updating your audience, which you should be building, you should be, again, on IG Live, you should be on Facebook Live as well, and you should be doing YouTube videos, because that way when they hit the alert button, they'll get alerted, and you don't have to go out your way to learn every single person in your huge audience group, because eventually you want to get it huge and you want to be able to message people en masse, and you can influence many more people than just one at a time. I would spend more time on learning how to message people en masse than to spend messaging people one-on-one, because while it is incredible to do that, you won't get the results you're looking for, and you won't really have the skills or even the funding to impact those individuals as much. So I highly recommend you learn the skills to, you know, get a huge crowd, help them a little bit, you know, enough. You get money from them, and you can invest it back in yourself, so you learn the skills on how to influence people on an individual level, and get yourself out to these conferences and build your authority and record better videos. All those things play a huge factor in it. So if you're not investing in yourself eventually, you know, by using these really good updating messages, then you're gonna really hurt yourself in, you know, your growth over time. You need to be able to respond to all these people. So again, messaging people en masse is gonna help you, especially when you're building your community. And building a community is not easy, but when you have it built, it's gonna help you immensely in the terms of long-term growth over time. And let me fix my light. And on top of that, you want to also have an authority blog. So this is where you can actually take your old school blogging skills. So when you have your own brand, people are going to want to see your blog, because it's coming from you and not from a franchise. And the people that are focusing on you the most, which is always the idea, get them to focus on you, and you bring them provide value. So they'll always come to you. Keep your ties with your franchise and use all their resources to help you as well, and therefore you can help more of your audience. You want to build a funnel, do giveaways, and focus on a few reliable people at first in the beginning. So you want to have a group of students, trainees, and mentors, and they're all going to look at you, and that way you can send them these long forms of information, because the people who are direct students of you, they're gonna want the most out of you. And that's where you can use your blogging information skills, and you can provide lots of value in like a long pages of text, if that's how you want to do it, or through video, however you want to do it, and make long scripts, and you could just play it out. So that's who you want to target your blogging to. So essentially it's not dead, it's just you're gonna do it in different formats. And again, you're gonna blog on your authority site or for people who are learning directly from you, and you'll give them most value because they're the ones looking for the value. Do some ads, and you want to have a webinar tool, because webinar tools are extremely powerful because you get the mass audience, but you can talk to all of them at once. And there's this one tool that has this webinar tool. This is exceptionally good. It's actually called Builderall, and on Builderall, their webinar tool offers you this system. And again, since it's all in one digital problem, it's really good. It's super powerful because you don't have to go out and pay for a webinar platform. I can just pay one time, and I get a whole bunch of other tools in addition. So it has a website builder too, which is really cool because then you can build your authority site like we mentioned earlier. So you guys want to take advantage of that. If you guys are interested, I'll leave a link in the description on how you can get started with that. You want to be able to utilize and learn about your keyword research. Like I said, it's super critical because keywords are everything, and they're really what's going to sell you. A great salesman knows the type of words to say to really get their point across, and it's not a bad thing. It's just you know the words that have the most powerful meaning behind them, and meaning is what we're looking for. And it's actually way easier when you have your brand to help you, because there's already that meaning of who you are. And if you have certain words that you can tell individuals to get your message across and tell them the meaning and the actual power behind the tools and resources you have and trying to offer them, it's going to give them the greatest chance for them to see their own success. So you want to jump and you want to use certain types. Don't use all of them, but start mastering just a few. Spark curiosity, retention, and suggestion is some of the most powerful ones you should research. So learn like 3 or 4 for, you know, getting people to jump on something to make them really accelerated. You want to use certain, you want to spark their curiosity. You want to retain their attention. So confirmation ones like, okay, so do you understand this part? Okay, at the end, gives them a second to process what you just said. Being suggestive, like if you are, or so then this will, and as you can see, all those words are gonna offer them like suggestive. So because of A, B will happen. If you invest in this program, that yes, it costs $1,000, but you're gonna get $10,000 out of it if you actually follow the steps. Or if you invest $50 and you're gonna make $3,000 to $4,000 every month if you do this. Those are really good play on words that are really gonna send your message across, and they can, you know, they can really get it. They'll understand what you have to say. And you have to be implementing it fast paced, so you adapt and you adapt and you adapt. So I'll just wrap it up really quick with these 2 other points. Is you want to adapt your blogging, like we said earlier, to the current platforms, not just Facebook, Instagram, and Quora, but whatever is to come. You want to use your own authority site to back that up, so no matter what happens in these platforms, you'll always actually have your base audience on your authority site. So that's why eventually you want to invest in a graphic designer, build a site, have all your videos embedded in it, and make sure you have these safeguards so you can continue to invest. And I'll just run through them. You want to use short posts, like 3 sentences. You want to make them to the point, include a keyword or 2. And again, there's other posts where you can make, for your own personal posts on Facebook, you make them as long as a page or half a page, and people will want to read it if you have those keywords to spark your curiosity. You want to make sure your personality shines through, so it's okay if it's a little like not perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. You want to be consistent and incorporate your routine, and at first, to build that routine, you need to stay disciplined. The tools in your own, you know, with other platforms in order to incorporate all these different elements together really synergistically. And again, Vero is just really the tool to do that best with. Like I said, it's down below if you're interested. And you have to be able to use your authority website in conjunction with everything. So you make it your personality, number 1, and you convey that with your designer. Or if you're trying to design one, which I recommend just from scratch, just use some basic color fonts, things that look nice together, see other franchises, and try to make a prototype. And you can still use that and be very profitable. Get a lot of people to look at it and give your feedback. Offer bonuses, and you want to make certain parts restricted, so then people are like, ooh, what is that? You spark that curiosity. You want to offer funnel usage, so you want to master how to use a particular set of funnel, a reverse funnel, a reverse squeeze page, or you want to do a simple lead magnet funnel. Those are the types of things that you need to be mastering, so then that way you can incorporate it into your system, so you have a very readable map of how things are happening. You will get better as you progress, because it's a skill. You want to share all your secrets, and execution is better your secrets, because just you're a beginner. It's okay if you share everything, because the other people who are just starting out, you have something again, you know, ahead of them, which is you're showing all your information, all what you're doing now. But it's gonna be very hard for people, the competition, to execute on all the ideas that you share. It's not like they can make it happen like that. Even if they got the secret on how to make $1,000, it takes time to actually see the results happen. So it's better just to give it away and build your trust and authority that way, than for you to just hide everything yourself. To wrap it up, guys, I want to let you know that you want to build your authority again. Build authority. Like I said, I'll say it till your ears are just like falling off your head. And then start soon, commit, and don't quit. And you want to use all the tools possible to make this all a reality for yourself. So with that said, I hope you guys liked the video. Hit that like button, hit subscribe, hit the bell icon to stay notified, and leave a little comment. I do the giveaways on Tuesdays, and I'll announce a winner for one. I'll pick randomly for comments. But with that said, I hope you guys love this video, subscribe, and I hope you guys stay tuned for the next one.